We are out in our field today. Nice overcast day to work down at the river. We like this field. It's a different location for heel training. So the dogs never just get used to heeling in one location, they generalize it. So by the time we take it to Home Depot, by the time we transfer it to their owner, they're used to heeling in different locations. We have Riley on the long line. Again, I just want to point out that we're not seeing any more runaway attempts, which is huge. The first couple sessions, we'd come outside, she would realize we're not holding on to her with a tight leash, and she would try to run away up our driveway. Thank goodness for the long line. Now that those thoughts are out of her head, we can start to focus on other things. Her stay is very difficult. Very difficult. So we focus on that. We always recap that at the beginning of every session. Stay and walk away. We want her owners to be able to use this practically and not have it fall apart at any drop of feather.
Lay down.
And we're working on down at a distance. She comes to me thinking I'm an option to get out of listening. She's getting corrected and pressure's released.
So what I'm doing here, and you can explain it because I'm working. I'm proofing the command. So I say stay. It's a little wobbly. We work on it to strengthen it. And so the motivation for her is because she wants to be involved in what you're doing. So if you're saying stay right here, I got to do something right here. She's like, no, I want to be with you and do it, right? That's the motivation. So it's easy to get her to make the mistake. If she's going to make them, I can just walk in front of her like this, bend down. You know, this would have been enough.
Yeah.
If that's not enough, hi, right? See?
So hard for her to stay.
So there's a correction there. Stay. And so you're working. So this is working, right? I do something, she makes a mistake, she gets corrected and directed, and we rinse and repeat, and it strengthens the command until the point where a dog who is not reliable at all becomes super reliable. So another thing is, because she wants to be with me, if I walked around back, you've seen this earlier, this right here made her move because she needs to see me.
Yes.
And it's hard for her to see me here. She tried to crank her neck around, I do this, she can't see me again. So if you see me doing stuff like this, that's because
look at the progress.
all of a sudden they pop up.
It's amazing.
Good girl. Riley, break.
Good girl, Riley. Good girl.
Wow.
Look at her. Oh, she's proud.
Amazing. All right, girl. That was a good
She's
girl.
had a couple heel
All right,
sessions.
girl.
Do a couple heel reps.
Come.
There's a recall.
Hey.
Wrong person. She knows where to
Correction
go.
there.
Correction and then recall back to Josh. Why is she coming to me? I know the answer. All dogs do this. She's coming to me, even though I'm not the one who called her, because she sees me as an option to get out of listening.
There she is right here, right?
All right, now Josh is going into heel.
Good. That's a good girl. She's so
Working
nice.
on
Yes.
staying by the left leg,
Yes.
following Josh's pace at his direction.
Look at her. I love it. So you can explain, because I'm working a little bit. She already has a basic understanding to be here, but look. If I keep going, if I go, she sees me, we're good. But if I slow down, she goes, whoop, there's a correction. Good. But watch, what happens is they start to pay attention. Okay? What that was, what you see me dealing with there was this on the leash. So if I had the leash on, I'm dealing with this. It's easy of saying visually, this is why we're not using a leash. My leg here, if she sees my leg, so I'm the dog, here's the leg, we're good. If I come out here like this, I don't see the leg, we're not in the right position. So they learn, this is a landmark in the environment, so wherever they are in the environment, they come running when they hear that beep, and when I go like this, they know where to be. Visually, they don't need the leash to hold them there to tell them this is where to be. Okay? Good girl. Up. Good. So I swing that leg, that pressure's on, now it's off. So the reason why she also knows she gets it right, other than me saying good job, when she leaves this position, which we'll call heel right here, the pressure on the e-collar turns on. So that sensation is on and humming on her neck until she gets here, and then it turns off. Okay? And then she gets up. So it's very clear where she's supposed to be. And then the dog, once they're interested in saying, hey, I want to remember this spot, then they look at your leg, they take a visual cue, they sniff it. Look, good, look. I exaggerate the step. See where to follow. Good. Wrong side, we call that the gutter. Good. Good, look. It's all with a visual. And then, bing.
Wow.
She's gonna wrap around, that gets a correction. So this is one thing I'm staying consistent with is like, if your nose and eyes come past here, that's not okay, right? When you're follow mode, it's here. And so when you see our dogs walking when they're done, they look really relaxed, they look really cool, like chill in the mind, their head's here, not here. Once they're here, they're not following, they're scanning. And then that's gonna lead to polling. Good girl. Now, what's crazy is a lot of dogs do this naturally. So if they wanna follow you, and we've been walking for like 2 hours and they wanna follow you, where do they end up? Right here.
Right next to you.
They're like, I need a break of driving, let you drive. I'll hit the back seat. And they go right into this like natural heel position. So a lot of the things we're asking the dogs to do are things they do within our relationship naturally, but they don't give you control over those things for free. If you're the leader, then they will give it to you. Stay, come here, walk nicely. That's really it, right? It's not. It's all very basic. But if the dog does not want to listen to you because they don't see you as relevant enough, then they're going to give you a hard time with stay, come here, and walk nicely, which means life is tough and limited. Then the dog can't do much. Okay, watch this. I need to do something right there. And if she comes over, it could jeopardize the situation. All right, here we go. Stay.
Remember, this is all a fake situation,
But there
right?
could
Josh
be
is
something
pretending he needs to do something.
And if I'm still able to get her to make a mistake with a pretend thing here, which I am, then
You're
I'm
never
keep
going to
doing
get it with a real thing. Yeah.
Right. Until I can't get it.
See?
No, right? Until I can't get it with the fake thing here, which will come soon, and then I'll have to go to the real world. You can make all this progress with nothing around. Just do this, and the dog makes a mistake. That's it. We do this. That's all. That's all it takes. Get a squeaky toy when that's not working, and then you have controlled setups where I'll have Julie come with a dog or something where we still have control over them, but there's something new, and then we make our way to real life. And the dog thinks it's all set up at that point. They think it's all big training, you know? See her thinking, now's the time to move because the humans are moving a certain way, and that's how I've gotten around my whole life, is I just watch and react instead of waiting and listening to somebody's commands, right? So
Nice job.
I'm just strengthening it a little bit today, and it'll get further strengthened as she goes and does more off property and things like that, okay? All right, let's go into a walk. Riley, stay. Good girl. So Riley doesn't mean a command. She was guessing that it meant recall. She was right, I do want her to recall, but Riley means, look, listen, I'm gonna then talk to you. What if I then told her, what if I needed to tell her to go away? I'd say Riley, she'd look at me, I'd say go, but she's guessing based off body language and situation. So that's very normal, but we correct it every time and it goes away. Riley, that's a good girl. Come.
So
Good
much
girl.
progress. And she
Heel.
didn't come to me this time.
There she caught herself.
Good job.
There she is, good girl. Okay. Good.
Wow. Oh my God. Look at that progress.
Good. Wrong side. That's all right. So look, they find it from anywhere they go, so they're going to be very well educated on it. They're going to be able to be completely off leash. You let them go out, you push beep, they come back. You didn't even have to do anything. They
Wow.
end up right here.
That's a perfect heel. Yeah,
Good.
she's still making mistakes, but when she's in it, she is in it.
Good. And there comes a point in the training, which you'll see, is the knowledge gets there, but then it's, I don't want to.
Yes.
And then you have to deal with that. You have to go through that. Let them keep making the mistakes, apply the corrections accordingly, and it always irons out. All right? But we don't want to give up in those moments where we know the dog knows it, but they're just not listening because
There,
Part
that's
of
a
it.
moment where she said, I'm just going to stop and refuse to move.
I can operate this. And have
She's
a full
trying
conversation.
everything. It's the only thing that will ever work with us is listening.
So this is how we travel. So if I need to take my pack and say, we need to migrate and I need you to follow me, that means stay tight, close, and follow me. Don't stop and meander, don't do anything like that. So this is kind of like teaching them when we're going to a place to have fun or we're going to the next place, this is the mode our mind enters.
Wow.
It's follow.
Yep, that's amazing. Her mind and body, when it's locked in, it looks so good.
You can talk about the difference between when their brains are passive. They know the difference, but they don't want to give up that interaction.
Look, she sees the car. We drove down here.
There it is.
She's drawn to the car.
Look
She
at
made
her
a
eyes.
mistake. Yep.
She looks at where to go. See, look. My movements are simple. If she goes that way, I turn around. If she overshoots, I turn around. Good. And then as the days go on,
Wow.
back around like that though. Do the correction that
Perfect.
time. Perfect this time. Perfect this time. Yes. So even
Wow.
if I stop and she starts to wrap around, we're just saying, look at this here. It's almost like a gate, right? But then if I say stay, I should be able to attach. See, she almost made a mistake there. Did you see that?
Yep.
There was a little.
There it is.
There it is.
She just
no,
can't
no,
stay.
No.
She just can't stay.
And so with this type of training, it's going to get those bad associated responses because she's not even thinking.
No,
She's
it's
just
so
been,
patterned.
she's an adult. She's been living in a reactive place, which meaning not really taking direction. If a door opens, that's when I go out. If there's food on the ground, that's when I eat. Not listening to a human to go out a door, all this. And that adds up over time. And so now her brain says, when the humans are like this, we stay. But when they do this, we go. They're going, we're going.
Yep.
And so
That's
you
where the mistake comes,
That's
yeah.
where it is. It's the movement. And if the humans are doing something, then I must be entitled to do
Here's
something.
a good opportunity for a DOW.
Down.
Yes, good.
Good.
We couldn't do that last week.
So, yeah, it's very interesting, isn't it?
So interesting and predictable. They all do
Very
the same things.
predictable,
That's why we're so good at our job.
very typical.
We
And what
already
happens
know what
in
they're
real
gonna do.
life,
No.
if you're dealing with
Correction, back down.
this, see how easy it is by just sitting here and talking?
Oh yeah.
But also look how easy it's remedied. So now we have the training behind her. on
And that's
that,
what
where
we're
we can go
giving
click,
to her owner.
reset, right? That's what we're giving. This resets the response. It takes a little time, especially if the dog's been doing it for a long time, but each day gets better
So
and
much
better and
better.
better until you can't get the mistake to come out. We'll literally be trying to get her to make a
Yep.
mistake. She won't make the mistake. She's ready to go home, kind of thing.
Wow. Today was definitely her best day.
It definitely was. Look at that. Look at that, right? Because I am getting ready to release her. She's reading me, but she's not quite waiting. She's what she's doing? She's predicting, anticipating, all that stuff we don't want. That leads to anxiety and dogs who are antsy. So if she's already noticing, if she's starting to guess, I'm gonna correct her. She waits, listens when she hears the word, she sees me looking at her, then I'm talking to you. All these, blah, 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 doesn't matter, the sound is not to you. Unless I start a conversation like this. Riley, no, see? I say her name, I look at her, now I'm talking to you. Does not mean now you can get up. All these little things have to be ironed out for it to be a smooth working relationship going through the world. Otherwise, we step out the door and who knows what's going to happen. Riley, good. Break.
Good girl.
Yeah.